When last we checked in on the great Republican overreach of 2011, which was last night, because this is what American red versus blue politics is all about now. When last we checked in on the great state of Wisconsin and the Wisconsin-wide fury over Governor Scott Walker and the Republicans' union-stripping efforts there, we reported last night that groups opposed to what the governor and the Republicans had done had turned in petitions to put the recall of 4 of Wisconsin's Republican state senators on the ballot. Those 4 districts, those 4 Senate districts, are shown here. In terms of the map that they are on, the bluer the map here, the more that district shifted toward the Democrat side in last month's special statewide election as compared with how that district voted back in November. All of those districts, as you can see, pretty darn blue. Update today, 1 more Republican state senator facing a recall. If the number of signatures turned in proves adequate to cut the electoral mustard, that would be Senator Alberta Darling in the 8th district, which is just down there. You can see there on the lower right, just north of Milwaukee. But the more exciting development today is that now it is not just Republican senators facing potential recalls. Now, finally, after promising it for a long time, Republicans and conservative groups have turned in signatures to try to recall Democratic state senators, 3 of them, all Democrats, all of whom will be on the ballot in districts that, as you can see here, are voting even bluer than they were before since November. So, to be honest, there's not exactly panic on the Democratic side of the great Wisconsin Senate recall fight of 2011. In fact, the Democrats are crowing about how the recall effort against them doesn't really demonstrate any anti-democratic sentiment in the state. They say that the Republicans hired out-of-state paid signature gatherers, that some Wisconsinites were deceived into signing petitions they thought would actually support a Democratic senator rather than target him for recall. But then there's the booze thing. Amanda Turkle of Huffington Post posts audio today documenting another one of the Democrats' claims that recall petitions against the Democratic senators were collected in part by people who offered free shots of booze to people who would sign the petition against the Democrats. There's audio. Listen.
I don't know what it is. What's that for? I never know. What am I? What is that? Okay, so you're going to get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. Okay. If we sign this. What is it? We're doing, well, if we all sign this, the recall petition, we all can do a, what is we recall? It's all political stuff. We don't know what it is.
Is that legal? Apparently? Maybe? But regardless, Wisconsin state Democrats say if you're having to pay people with liquor to sign your recall petitions, maybe that does not reflect an organic political enthusiasm for that recall cause. Who knows if the Democrats are right in their allegations and their confidence here. The proof will be in the pudding when the state tries to verify all those signatures on those petitions. And of course, when the recall elections ultimately do come up for a vote, if they do. In the meantime, though, now we know what it sounds like to get paid in liquor for political behavior. Wisconsin, if you did not exist at this point, we would be inventing you. We would.